Isang malaking awesome. And thank you so much, guys. Maraming salamat sa mga nandito agad. And big shoutouts kay Yahushua. Yahusha pala, Yahusha. Ako, nanonood ngayon. Big shoutout sa 15 viewers natin. Maraming salamat sa 4 likes natin. Baka kaya nyo itaas ng 15 din yan. Malaking tulong yan dito sa atin, guys. Okay, let's chill for a moment, guys. Kasi ang dami na naman nangyayari sa cryptocurrency. And for the longest time, we've been like doing sideways. But, okay, tulad nga sinabi dito sa isang comment ng video natin, nangyayari na daw ito. Okay, which is our prediction for the last live that we had. Okay. So, ang question, John, going, saan na tayo next? Ngayon, no? So, sinasabi nila, bear market na, tapos na talaga yung crypto pump, etc. So, ang dami ko nakikitang Filipino influencers na nagkakalat ng mga ganitong information without even backing them, backing this information out. So, kumbaga, kumbaga, kutob-kutob na lang. Okay? Kasi, hindi ko man sila masisisi, no? Na, ito talaga yung nangyayari, no? Kumbaga, when you are not built by time ng market na to, it's really hard to find information. Okay? Or, it's either or, naghahanap ka na lang ng rason. Gets niyo yan? Pero, dito sa Oso the Chismo, tulad ng sinabi ko sa inyo last time, I was so confident that we will, dito yan. 6 days ago, binigay ko na to sa inyo. Okay? 6 days ago. At malinaw ko pa sinabi dito na susundot to sa 17K, tsaka to babagsak. Okay? Mamaya, piplay natin to. Then also, I'm gonna explain to you guys this and this one. Okay? This one. Okay? 3K scenarios and also the RSI dashboard natin for the coin market cap. Titingnan natin to, guys. Okay? So, wala mo ng games kasi gusto ko makapag-focus tayo sa learning muna. Okay? So, I want you guys to fully support the Oso the Chismoso. Show your support by hitting that like button, subscribe button, and of course, your share button. Kahit sa ano nyo lang, sa mga groups na pinaniniwalaan nyo na nagto-talk about cryptocurrency who are really open about cryptocurrency, this is your chance to really tell them that we were able to really navigate the market 1 week before and hindi tayo nagkulang before I went offline nung day off natin. Okay? Para i-respect yung Shabbat. Okay? I even really made sure that you guys are well packed kahit sobrang crazy nung market na. So, yan. Bakit? Musta yung mga trades niyo, guys? Were you here when we were trying to talk about altcoin season? Ben, explain ko sa inyo na walang ganong mangyayari. Okay. Ayan na, magkakaboringan na naman tayo dito. Okay. Hindi ko hihilamos sa inyo. Okay. Pero hindi ko may iwasang gawin to, guys. Tulad niyan sinabi ko sa inyo. Okay. It's something that we really need to watch out for. Okay? Mahirap to, guys. Okay? Kahit sabihin nyo, bumili na kayo dito sa nangyari. Okay? Okay? I gave you all. I gave you all the things. Ayan, so nasa Aster din kami. Okay? Below $1 kami bumili sa Aster. So, binigay ko yung Aster. Tapos sabi ko, Aster, out of marketing lang. Walang ibang other fundamental reason kung ba't tayo bibili ng Aster. Binigay ko lang yung Aster. Sabi ko, Aster, ito yung quick buck lang talaga. As in quick trades lang. Okay? So, guys, please do like, share, subscribe. Okay, para sa mga bago, ako nga pala si Oso Bear, and I've been here since 2017. I've been trying to share you guys my wins and losses. I've been sharing it since 2021 ng August or ng June. Okay? Then, ngayon, we were able to really navigate the market again for the whole week consecutive. And even when the market was going down, I even was able to really give it to you. So, for the whole month, I was able to give you an accurate trades for long term. Hindi man short term, okay? Pumapalit tayo sa short term or mid term, pero nakita ko kung sa tayo babagsak. Okay, ngayon, would I or will I be pivoting? Yan yung mga magagandang tanong, di ba? So, ngayon guys, okay, sa mga nakapag-TP doon sa 123, 122, 121 na sinabi ko sa inyo, okay, on this previous videos na sinabi ko sa inyo, congratulations. Bigyan niyo yung sarili niyo ng palakpak, of course. Okay, kasi hindi madaling maniwala sa isang tao na hindi, ito na yung best time to take profit. Okay, ang dami na nagpapakita ng data na nagsasabi na we should really go down from here. Okay, pero anong mangyayari? Ang sasabihin nila sa'yo, hindi, FUD ka lang, wala ka talagang alam. Hindi mo alam yung sinasabi mo until nangyari na. Pero wala na sila dito. To prove them that you were able to take profit when Yahuwah gave us the whole idea nung ibinigay sa akin yung vision na hindi, babagsak talaga tayo. And naaalala nyo, for the last 23 days or 24, 25 days, I've been calling out for September 23 is something that is going to happen. And it's not really gonna be good because it's gonna be the transition. Okay, palakasan na lang to ng bungo. Okay, patigasan ng bungo and pakapalan na lang ng balat to. Okay, so ito yung tinatanong na fortis fortuna adjuvat. Okay, or the fortune favors the bold. Pag matapang ka, matigas ka talaga, hindi ka masishake netong market na to. Parang ganoon. Okay, thank you so much sa mga nag-share. Yan, big shoutouts kay Alvin, big shoutouts sa mga admins dito. Mr. Juan, big shoutouts. Okay, so ngayon, ito na yung pag-uusapan natin. Let's talk about the first, kasi ito yung pinakauna nating chart, no? So ngayon, in-adjust ko siya dito, sinakto ko na lang siya. Okay, so this is the bibibihin ko kayo. Okay, kasi yun yung gusto nyo eh. Gusto nyo, naririnig nyo yung gusto nyo. Okay, ngayon, ayaw nyong naririnig na, hindi, babagsak yan, babagsak pa yan. Ngayon, paparinig ko sa inyo yung gusto nyong marinig. Okay, so although meron na ako talagang ibinigay sa inyo for the last August and sa September first week, binigay ko na sa inyo yung information kung bakit tayo talaga babagsak. Okay, so sabihin na lang natin na everything plays out. Everything is rainbows and sunshine, sabihin na. Okay, and this is going to be a higher low. That this is a enterprise manipulation. And in order for us to really squeeze out all the liquidity, the lost liquidity from different markets, is we really need to struck strong market. Okay, and we really need to push and not waste the stable coin manipulation that we've been doing for the whole month. But here's the point here. Okay, if this is really if this is going to be a really higher low, then therefore dapat tumiklop na tayo dito pa lang, or the next coming week should be closing above, tulad ng sinabi ko, 110 or 111, kasi the resistances are right there. This is your last resistance na sinasabi ko, or else we go here 104. That's when the 104 will play out. Nevertheless, kahit anong laban nyo, anong gusto nyong pagpupumiglas, okay, yun ang mangyayari. Okay? Pero dahil gusto nyo marinig, yung gusto nyo marinig, ipaparinig ko sa inyo. Okay? Ito, papakita ko sa inyo guys na potentially we can do this. A higher low can produce if we do a sideways for the whole until October 1. Then October, crazy mania for specific alts. Okay? So what I want you to do guys is to focus. Okay? Focus in the market. Do not focus on yourself. Do not focus on your emotions or your thoughts. Okay, especially yung mga initial thoughts nyo when it comes to looking at the market. Okay, so looking at the market right now is very easy if okay, you will stuff yourself with real knowledge. Okay? So, ngayon, ang tanong dito, pero also, okay, ah, yun yung problema ko. Wala akong oras mag-market. Okay? Then dapat, huwag kang tumingin sa market. Yun yung pinakamaganda dyan. 'Di ba? Alam mo kung bakit? Okay? Kasi magkakaroon ka pa nung tinatawag na impulsive moves na hindi siya intelligent move na ginagawa. Okay, ang nangyayari is this is driven by emotion. Alam ko hindi rin magandang suggestion yun na from me. Nasasabihin ko, huwag ka nang tumingin sa market. No? The reason why I'm saying that is because I am expecting that you are part of the long-term players. So sabihin natin katulad ni XZ, he was able to buy Bitcoin at below 16K. He's a better buyer than me, a DCA buyer or a shot caller for a bottom play. Okay, he's better than Michael Saylor. While Michael Saylor was able to buy Bitcoin at 21K. Okay, I was able to buy at 18K. No? So, XZ was able to buy at 16K below. So, dun ko masasabi na nevertheless, how much money you have in the market, sabihin natin, okay, at those level, okay, if you buy early below those level, you should not be worrying about TPing kasi kahit saan man to pumunta, you're still at a huge profit, 'di ba? Nag times 10 ka na kung doon ka nakabili. Okay, so when I say times 10 is because I really expect that the market will be going towards that level, which is 160 to 180K. Doon ko masasabi na nag-overheat or NUPL is not sustaining or many on-chain data is not already sustaining this kind of unrealistic chart, sabihin natin. So ngayon dito ko masasabi din guys na if that is going to happen, it really needs to hold at the level of 12K, which is a very strong level to hold. Okay, meron tayong week na maganda. We need a strong week to close above 13,000. Tapos susundutin niya tong mga na to na this is just a fake down sa mga moving average. But we really don't usually have those. Kasi ang mangyayari, if maging weak ang ating reclaim sa 15 at yung maging retrace natin sa fair value gap dito, which is the intraday, sabihin natin intraday, ang mangyayari is, sabihin na lang natin intra-week, sabihin natin buong week, sabihin natin ito, or buong month ng September, ang mangyayari is hindi niya habulin yung fair value gap dito. Sabihin natin, magkaroon tayo ng fair value gap dito. Okay. Tatlong candles, produce siya. Boom. Okay, fair value gap, kunyari nasa 13. Tapos ang nangyari is sinundot niya, pabagsak pa. Wala na yun. Collapse na yun. We cannot expect that that's gonna hold if ang i-reclaim natin is hindi malakas pabalik ng 15 to 16K. Okay, why? Because we usually see this, especially pag malapit tayo sa mga moving averages na katulad nito. Okay, so katulad nito guys. 8,000. Okay, katulad nito. We don't usually see that. Katulad nito. Yeah, pagbagsak natin, okay, eto pala. So, pagbagsak natin dito, kita nyo to. Bagsak tayo. Ang ganda ng week. Pero, wala tayong reclaim na malakas. Ang nangyari, sinundot pa siya pababa. Neither I was not able to predict this. Ang sinabi ko is babalik tayo ng, sabi natin, babalik lang tayo ng 90 or 91. Ang nangyari, bumagsak siya ng 89 to 88. Okay? So, hindi natin siya na-predict ng todo because this is manipulation. Dito yung mga levels na magiging super manipulated na yung market. Okay? So, dito din yung case ko. Okay? If ganun yung mangyari, alts will not react anymore. And that's gonna be your clue. Okay? I gave you the document for this one already. And binigay ko na to. Walang nagbasa masyado sa Meraki. Ewan ko kung bakit. So, pero, dun sa isang alpha group natin, kung pumunta kayo dun sa, surveys nyo, makikita nyo dun na meron akong ipinaste dun or binigay na, na survey ng isang, na nag-DM sa akin na natulungan daw siya nung document na ibinigay ko. Okay. So, ngayon, ito yung sasabihin ko sa inyo. Okay. why am I like sticking into this document? Okay. Kasi kung gusto niyo talaga 'to mangyari, we really have to have a one strong narrative. Okay. Ang strong narrative na 'yon is, hindi ko muna sasabihin, pero it has to do with retail pa din. Okay. Retail has to push this market because this is going to have, it needs to be driven by belief. Ayan na lang yung masasabi ko. Pag hindi to driven by belief, okay, then this market is going to crash. Okay? Pag yung pump natin is not driven by belief, okay, it's not gonna be called as reset mania. Okay? Kasi kailangan mag-reset to, di ba? Reset dapat to. Kailangan natin i-reset to. Nakalimutan na natin yung ABCD, 4-year cycle, blah, blah, blah. Okay? At yung tinatawag na crazy mania na tinatawag, like 2017 or even this one, na hindi na natin titingnan kung ano, dapat hanggang dito lang tayo. Natin, di ba dito? Dapat hanggang dito lang tayo, pero nag-push up pa tayo for another altcoin season, no? The mega altcoin season. At yun yung super mooning to the point na kahit mga walang kakwenta-kwentang gamble tokens like Wink token, nag multiplier tayo ng sobra-sobra nandito. Okay. So, ngayon, ang point ko is because if mahulaan nyo anong chart to, okay, it means babad kayo sa market. Kaya lang kadali. Etong market na to, okay, pag nahulaan nyo kung ano tong market na to, it means babad kayo sa market. So, for many years, etong asset na to, okay, inilapag ko lang siya dito sa ano nangyayari sa atin ngayon. Okay, so ito within just 2 years, no? Within just 2 years, magti 3 years, okay, na surpass or na fulfill niya, okay, netong Bitcoin, itong move na to. Okay, the question is, are we really trying to copy it? For now, consistently yun yung nangyayari. Sinusunod natin siya. Nagre-resonate siya, no? Nagre-resonate siya. Yung may mga red lines na to, ito, tugma yung mga RSI, ibig sabihin. Yung RSI move nito is tugma din siya sa RSI weekly and monthly candle or time frame. Okay, kaya ako siya nilagyan ng red lines. Okay, kasi minamarkahan ko siya. It means sunod-sunod talaga siya. Sumusunod siya. So kahit sabihin natin, i-copy ko to, gawan ko ng pseudo move, sabihin natin hindi pumasok sa asset na to, itong ano na to, ibig sabihin, okay, nag-flow yung pera sa Bitcoin instead of this asset. Okay? Pero we never have that, no? Never nangyari yon unless matupad talaga yung tokenization or yung tokenized stocks. Saka lang tayo hihiwalay or magdedepeg dito sa price na tulad nito. Okay, kaya pinipredict ko, ay tingin ko magdedepeg to kasi ito, ano to, capitulation to ng 2020. Hindi to pwedeng mangyari. Okay, ito, tingin ko magdedepeg siya kasi we're transitioning to digital. Almost everything is digital already today. Okay, so now, ito yung sasabihin ko sa inyo guys, okay? Right now, yung market natin, maraming magsasabi, hey, Sir Oso, ang hirap talaga iyan ng market natin, etc. Okay. Right now, parang feeling ko, wala akong makitang pattern. So, i-attribute ko to sa isa sa mga nasa Meraki. Okay, member to ng Meraki, which is, his name is, wait lang. Lagay natin siya dito. Kay Yeager. Okay. So, si Yeager, nag-send siya ng potential market move. Okay. So, sabi niya, baka ito yung maging move, etc. or inverse head and shoulder. Okay. So, sabi ko, parang ang aga naman para mag-pump from here. Okay. So, i-attribute kita kasi tingin ko, inverse head and shoulder siya, pero naka-concealed. Okay. Concealed head and shoulder siya. Ang mali lang is, ang ginawa niya, hinagod niya pati yung fake liquidity. Okay. Which is this one. This is fake. Okay, minarkahan ko na, pinakita ko din sa kanila sa dito sa Meraki. Okay? All agreed. Okay, pero ngayon, for us to really conceal this inverse head and shoulder, na to the point lahat hindi maniniwala. Which is yun yung gusto ko eh. Pag hindi naniniwala yung market, mas lalong nangyayari. Pag naniniwala sila na ito yung mangyayari, mas lalong hindi nangyayari. Okay? So, katulad ng rate cut back in August, June, July, hindi nangyari. Nangyari siya noong October when 50-50 na yung nangyayari. Okay? Pero matimbang pa din yung may mga naniniwala na malaki yung magiging rate cut kung may rate cut man. Ang nangyari, hindi nangyari yung malaking rate cut, pero ang sinabi nila, isa lang yung rate cut pero malaki, isang bulto. Ito hindi. 3 rate cut pa this year, which is nangyari ni isa, pero 25 BPS lang. So, 'di ba? Nagigets nyo yung trickery na nangyayari sa atin ngayon sa macro. So, ganun din yung nangyayari ngayon. Yung deception na nangyayari sa market natin ngayon. Okay, kung papansinin nyo, okay, pakinggan nyo maigi to ha, sasabihin ko sa inyo. Kung nakahanda na yung government, nakahanda na yung mga banking, nakahanda na yung mga VCs, nakahanda na yung enterprises, bakit walang nangyayari sa market? Okay. Ito yung sasabihin ko sa inyo, matagal ko nang pinauulit-ulit to sa inyo. For 2 years ko nang inuulit-ulit to sa inyo guys, is because of the stable coin. Okay, stable coin, they were able to find a way to cover their transactions. Na ipasok sa cryptocurrency yung pera nila nang hindi, okay, nang hindi nakikita. Okay, to the point na kahit yung blockchain nalilito. Okay, for the first time, okay, sasabihin ko to na parang ang stupid mo naman, Sir Oso, ba't mo sasabihin yun? Napaka siraulo mo naman na ikaw naniniwala ka sa blockchain, tapos ikaw na naiintindihan mo yung blockchain, ngayon sasabihin mo nalilito yung blockchain. To the point na is because it's not yet fully AI, or I would say like it's not fully automated, or I would say wala pa talaga tayong panghagod ng numbers to really track these numbers. Okay, kaya nga nandiyan sila Zach XBT, why we worship this kind of people pag nagkakaroon ng mga exploits. Bakit? Because they're the experts to track, no? They're really good at aggregating, they're really good at tracking, sniffing, they're really good at breaking it down to everyone. So, dito ko masasabi sa inyo guys, um, the system is not perfect. Okay? Negative na yung long ko, buti late leverage. Ba't ka naglong? Wala mo ako sinabing long. Nag-close na ako ng short. Tapos, kinall out ko na. Okay, proof ha. Baka sabihin nyo na naman. Okay, sige, bibigay ko na sa inyo yung proof na talaga sinabi ko to. Pakinggan nyo ha. Chismis lang ang lahat ng yan. Kailangan niya pa rin aralin, planuhin at kilusan. Nang sa gayon, ang lahat ng to ay ating makamtan. At syempre, stay awesome. Goodbye guys. So may nagtatanong, sabi dito, ano ba ibig sabihin nyo sa last chance na to? Diba sinabi ko na to sa inyo, 115 is your last chance. Do not buy. Okay, what I'm telling you guys, you buy here. I already told you to buy somewhere here. We close the short and okay, you don't buy at this level. Okay, the green levels, could be the last chance for us to really get out na baka sumundot to sa 117 tsaka tayo bumagsak ng todo. Okay. Ay, hello. Mic check. Wala pa lang sound. Okay. Okay, so ngayon ako tatanungin ko kayo. Ulitin ko yung sinabi ko, nakamute pala ako. Talaga. Ayan. So ito na sasabihin ko sa inyo. Nung nasa 116 tayo, okay, kayo magsabi sa akin. Diba? Sabi nyo, hindi, bullaran na to. Kailangan nyo bumalik ng 121. Sila Crypto Banter, yan yung sinasabi. Sila ganito, yan yung sinasabi. Ito yung sinasabi ng mga sila, ayoko na magbanggit ng mga Filipino. Mga, hindi sila, hindi sila fair play. Hindi sila fair players. Okay, ito na lang sasabihin ko sa inyo. Yung mga kilala, mga kilalang city influencers. Okay, wag na tayo sa Filipino. Hindi pa sila handa ma-call out. Ito lang sasabihin ko sa inyo. Nung nandito tayo sa level na to, ang sinasabi nila, angat na tayo para i-retrace tong levels na to. Paulit-ulit ko na sinasabi sa inyo, hindi to totoong liquidity. Fake to, guys. Fake to lahat to. Lahat yan, fake yan. Hindi yan totoo. Kung pwede lang akong gumawa ng sarili kong ICT strategy or SMC strategy or sarili kong strategy, etc. Ito yung sasabihin ko sa inyo na fake to. Okay, fake yan. Hindi yan totoo. Okay, walang katotohanan sa mga yan. Okay, hindi yan dapat nangyari. Okay, so ito, dito, proof to na mabibitin tayo kasi lahat gustong mag-TP. Yun din yung sinabi ko dito, guys. Okay, ngayon, tatanungin ko nga kayo. Pumasok ba tayo ng 117? Yes or no? Mag-chat kayo, guys, kung nandiyan kayo, guys. Kasi pag bagsak yung market, konti tayo dito, diba? Ito yung best time to really learn. Hindi sa mga palarong quiz natin or laro-larong quiz lang natin. Kaya tatanungin ko, pumasok ba tayo ng 117? Accurate ba yung sinabi ko sa live na yon 6 days ago? Na sinabi ko sa inyo, kahit nung last live ko, 3 days, 4 days ago. Diba? Pumasok ba tayo? Yes or no? Yun lang. Yes or no lang. Ang kailangan ko, yes or no. Okay? So why? How come we were able to really see this? Okay, babalikan natin. Sige, play natin ulit. So, yun yung sinasabi ko. I've been telling you that one. Here. Ilang beses. Panoorin nyo yung mga previous lives ko. Hindi ko sinabing mag-buy kayo dito sa level na to. That's a ridiculousness. Okay, kung mag-hold tong level ng 112, mag-hold siya sa moving average na to. Tapos umangat siya na umangat. Higher low. Edi aangat to. Hindi to yung yellow. Baka orange. Okay? So we've been having this chart for the longest time. So we just... Okay. So i-zoom in natin para makita nyo. So dito sa chart natin na to. Kung makikita nyo, yung orange line natin nakaupo sa 12K. Sa ilalim ng 12K. Okay? Kasi in-expect ko na gusto niyang kunin tong area na to. Kung saan tumiklop yung moving average. Pero nagiging bias ako to the point na gusto kong masuportahan niya yung level. Ito yung sinasabi ko na gusto niyong marinig, di ba? O hindi, retrace lang yan tsaka aangat. Paano nga kung hindi? Kasi nga, meron tayong tinatawag na transition system na tinatawag. Kumbaga kung may reset, may tinatawag din tayong transition. Okay? Na nagta-transform na yung natin, yung buong market natin from immature market or infant market to mature market. Na kung ano to, kumbaga sa ano to, kung traditional market, aabutin ng ilang taon. Ako naiintindihan ko na mabilis magmamature tong market na to. Why? Is because this is digital. Okay? Mabilis mag-age yung mga bagay-bagay. One thing sikat tapos mamaya hindi na. Mamaya viral siya, after 10 hours hindi na viral. Nagigets nyo? Ganun talaga eh. Okay? Ito yung tinatawag na we've been seeking a lot of short-lived happiness. This is just like a mere escape. Ito lang natin makaranas ng escape. Pero wala naman talaga tayong gustong gawin. Okay? Pero, ito yung sinasabi ko sa inyo, play natin na. Hindi ko sinabing mag-buy kayo dito sa level na to. That's a ridiculousness. Okay, kung mag-hold tong level ng 112, mag-hold siya sa moving average na to, tapos umangat siya na umangat, higher low, higher low, higher low, edi aangat to, hindi to yung yellow, baka orange. Okay, so we've been having this chart for the longest time, so we just have to wait for it, we just let it play, and kung yun yung mangyari, diba? So we just let it happen. We cannot control it. Do not try to control it. Okay? So yun lang guys. Have a great night and kita-kits tomorrow kung magla-live ako tomorrow. Okay? Okay. So, yun yung sinasabi ko sa inyo. Ngayon, ano yung purpose na itong na to? Pinag-combine ko yung old data na yun dito sa new data. Kung potentially we are going, if I'm gonna be super honest, na brutal honest, ito yung gusto kong okay? Na isi-swing tayo. Kung totoong gusto nyo ng reset at transition, this is the controlled transition na tinatawag. Okay? Kung papasukin ko yung mindset, okay, yung mindset na gustong gawin ng mga icons, pati yung mga kabala, sabi na, mga secret occult ng finance, ganito yung gusto kong gawin. Why? It's because the longer the base, the harder the pump it will be. Same thing with fun. Kala natin hahaba pa to. The longer the base, the short-lived the pump it was. Pero dito, nagpahaba ulit siya para ipump ng konti. Same thing here. Okay, the longer the base, the harder the pump it. Ngayon, traditionally, the longer the base, the harder it will. The harder pump. Same thing with this one. The longer the base, the longer the base, the longer the base, the longer the base, the hardest pump you experience, but not for altcoin. Diba? Ngayon, the question is, will this be the next for altcoins? Okay, dito ko sasabihin sa inyo that the XRP will not lie. It will show you the secret. And ikinabit ko siya. Okay. Ano ba naman to? Diyos ko talaga. Ikinabit ko siya. Okay, so ngayon, ano yung gustong gawin ng market na to, sir? So, ano itong nangyayari na to? Okay, sa Fibonacci wise, sabihin natin. Fibonacci na to, guys. Okay, babalik tayo sa Fibonacci tayo. Okay. Babalik tayo sa Fibonacci. Okay. What will happen sa buong alts is nakasalalay sa XRP. Okay? For now. Sol, XRP, Ethereum. Okay, itong tatlong to. Kung may tatlong chart lang talaga na pwedeng i-aggregate yung prices niyan, pagsiksikin sila sa isang box, kakalog ko. Okay. Itong tatlo lang yung kaya kong ipakita sa inyo para ma-determine natin yung totoong altcoin season by just looking at this three. Okay, hindi ko sinasabing on-chain data, ha? Okay, so ito na. Okay, so we need to at least get down here for a week. Yan sasabihin ko. We're talking about history. Okay, and we need to create a strong sideways move here without even seeing na nasa higher low situation na tayo. We need to play around here for at least a whole month, mas maganda. Pero just to really make sure, we need to play there for at least 1 to 2 weeks. Okay? The price wants to go back to 2.5. Okay? For now, it should shoot up, okay, and show another weakness in the market for XRP. Ganyan siya. Parang gusto niyang laruin tong level na to, forming a specific Elliott wave theory na A. Tinanong natin ito yung B. Mahirap kasi ano to. Tapos ito yung ano. Tapos sa strong. Okay. Or sabihin natin, hindi ko talaga alam yung mga pinagsasabi ko. Nanguhula lang ako dito. Sabihin na lang natin. A. Sabihin natin ito kasi nungalingan to. Sabihin na lang natin. Sige, boom. Okay, boom. 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 So, hindi ko makita yung dahilan para gawin natin to. Unless, ang gusto nyo talaga is, okay, like this. A pattern that is like this. Which is, you don't want to see this. Okay? So, it means, kung gaano kahaba to, ibabalik niya. Okay? Ganyan siya. Which is okay din naman, no? Sa XRP. Pero, kamusta naman yung allocation mo sa iba't ibang alts? Yun natin, nakalublob kasi kami sa DeFi ngayon eh. Oh, ano mangyayari sa amin? Diba? Yung ano ko, yung hyper token ko, hyper liquid ko, Aavi ko, Morpho ko, nandun ako. Oh, anong gagawin ko? What will happen to us? It's a question. Okay? So, this is what I really want to happen for Ethereum. Okay, for me to really say that Ethereum will be doing another unbelievable move. Okay? Wala nang Illuminati shit, okay? Wala nang mga cryptic messages, etc. I'm just talking about what needs to be done in technical analysis is to follow the system. Okay? This will happen. Yan yung mangyayari. Boom. Okay? Scary, but it's something that needs to be really done. Okay? So, Ethereum, ganun din. Okay? Maraming nagsasabi, hindi yan babagsak 4K. Sinabi ko na nga babagsak tayo dyan. Okay? Pero this will determine the strength of Ethereum. Okay? It needs to go down to touch that at least. Or, magstay siya dito. Sabihin natin, yan. Okay na yan. Ganyan. Pero it needs to like stay here. Okay? Parang ganito. Bam. Tapos boom, 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 boom. Okay? To the point na makakalimutan nila, ay, may Ethereum pa pala. Makalimutan na ulit nila, may Ethereum pa pala. Alam mo, buhay pa pala yung Ethereum. Okay? Same thing si Solana. Okay? So, yung Solana natin, we have a fake out. Okay? Clearly. Okay, why? So, tingnan nyo tong pattern na to. Okay, so may double bottom ka. Okay, may BOS ka, may magandang structure ka. Pero dahil nga baliw ang mga buyer neto at hindi kayo maniniwala sa akin na mas baliw ang Solana kaysa sa XRP. Nako, maniwala kayo sa akin, mga baliw ang tao sa Solana. Ikaw ba naman? Konting pump lang ng Solana. Ha? Ang daming shit tokens laging pinapanganak. Right away. Okay, right away yan. Yan pumapalya. Okay, so pansinin nyo to. Okay, meron kang ganito. Okay, meron kang ganito. Meron ka neto, meron ka neto. Okay, meron ka 618, meron ka 618. Anong pinoprove ko? Ba't ko to sinasabi? It's because many people really don't understand the theory behind Elliott Wave. Pero meron din na hindi fan ng Fibonacci kasi nga ang hirap intindihin at ang hirap ipagkalikutin nito sa experiment. Sabihin natin, pag-experimentuhan mo siya. Okay. So, ito yung sasabihin ko sa inyo. Okay. That pag pinagsasama ko tong XRP, Ethereum, okay, pag sabihin natin, XRP lang a-analyze ko, oo nga, parang bearish. Ganun din sa Solana. Tatanungin ko, oo nga, no, parang bearish nga siya, bearish nga. Parang ganun. Pero, sabihin natin, pag sama-samahin mo silang tatlo, parang sinasabi sa akin na it's a trap. Okay, na hindi to, parang fake lang to lahat. Lahat ng to, fake lang nangyayaring to. Na this is just like a small retrace. Okay? Diba? Balikan yung XRP natin. Konti na lang yun. Balik lang yun sa $2. Konti lang yun. Nako, huwag nyo nang indain masyado. Ito din. Babalik lang to sa 200. Konti lang yun. Okay? Huwag nyo na masyadong indain. Okay? So, ano yung pinaka-worst case scenario? Bumalik to ng 186. Tapos pagka-bounce niya, biglang magwawala. Pwedeng ganun. Okay? Pero, ano yung basihan talaga natin? Pattern. Okay? We don't wanna assume, but it's already doing it. I'm not assuming already. It needs to go down to 200. Okay? Kailangan niya ng strong bounce. Kukuha siya ng gas, tinatawag. Same thing when the quiz we had. Anong ginagawa ng rotation natin ngayon? It is trying to get some gas. Okay, ano ibig sabihin ng gas? Momentum. It is trying to get some momentum and give chance to the real buyers too. Okay, hindi yung mga basta impulsive, kumbaga na konting shake lang ng market, 'di ba? Butas ang mga kamay. Kumbaga na naibenta agad kasi natatakot. Okay, so dito papasok yung paparamdam sa inyo na tama nga, nagbenta ako sa takot. Imbis na dito ka nagbenta nung sinabi natin. Okay, tapos ngayon DCA ka na lang o DCK ka ulit. 3 DCA lang, 2, 4, 6. Okay, kung may $10 ka, sabi natin $2 dito, $2 dito, $2 dito. Last buy mo dito. Diba? Pag mangyari yun, magwawala tong market natin. Ganun din yung same thing din dito. Bakit tingin ko na this is gonna be the next step pag pumalo to ng 200 to 200, sabi natin 186 to 204. Sabi natin pumalik dyan. Ang next neto is 300, which is psychological level, pero 283 pa lang makikita na natin yung resistance. Why? It's because of this. Okay. So, but how long we've been playing that? So, 1, 2. Paano kung 80? Paano kung double bottom? Okay, sabihin natin, paano kung 3 top to? Ngayon pa lang to magbagsak. Sabihin natin head and shoulder na to. Hirap sabihin yun. Bakit? Ilang taon yung ginugol, Ilang taon tong ginugol. Imposible yan. Okay? Maniniwala ako kung sabihin natin 5-minute time frame to. Pero hindi. Nasa 1-day time frame. Kaya huwag niyo sasabihin head and shoulder to. Okay? Baka makakita kayo ng influencer magsabi head and shoulder. Mahirap to sabihin na head and shoulder. Lalo na kung crooked siya. Kita nyo? Okay, nasan yung neckline yan? Dito. Dapat dito nag-fail na to. Gets nyo? Dapat yan. Boom. Dito pa lang nag-fail na to. Kasi nandito na yung neckline Itong neckline yan. Kasi trend line mo lang naman Ganyan. Ito ang trend line yan. Huwag nyo nga kabulin na hindi, pataas pa rin yan. Hindi. Andito yung neckline niya. At sabihin mo hindi ito totoong liquidity. Tamang liquidity yan. Bakit? Fibonacci says so. Lumagpas siya ng konti pero nag-touch siya dun sa Fibonacci. Ko rin naman siya sinakto. Yun lang din naman yung previous data dito. Hinagot ko lang yung pinakailan. Ito. Walang bago. Lahat to nakaayon sa numero. Diba? Na-reset niya na yung market. Anong dahilan para ibagsak yung market? Dahil lang tingin mo head and shoulder. Gets nyo? Wala na yun. So, dun ko nasasabi na, no, I really don't think that this is bear market. Okay? Ngayon, ito isipin nyo maigi. Yung emosyon ng buong market ngayon sinasabi, bear market, bear market, bear market. Ako ngayon sasabihin ko sa inyo, I really don't think this is bear market. Nung sinabi niyo naman na altcoin season last week, no, I really don't think it's altcoin season. Why? Binigay ko sa inyo yung quiz. Pinamigay ko sa inyo yung ito, diba? Ginawa ko to nung 17. Papakita ko sa inyo na ipinredict ko din tong exploit ng mga nangyayari. So exploits are not being used. It means it is a free for all because even the elites are not yet done doing it. Kumaga in-enjoy at pumipera pa rin sila dito sa stablecoin, rehypo, pati yung mga synthetic coins na yan. until another Dock 1 or SBF emerges, which is a scapegoat. Okay? This is mali yung grammar. So this is always the case, okay, when liquidity flood is a thing. Okay, punta tayo dito. Sabi dito sa prediction ko, gossips, okay, layer 2 inside accumulation, blah 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 blah. In light to what I said about exploits, L2 is the flaw and very reason why exploits are okay. Okay? Bakit legal ang exploit na to is because L2. Okay, kaya sinabi ko na L2 or putting your money of Optimism, Arbitrum, ZK ecosystem, okay, with fresh USDC, okay, those wallets are major venture funds. So, ibig sabihin, kung dun sila nagtitiwala, okay, malaki yung chances natin talaga, okay, na this narrative could be a thing. Kaya hindi natin siya bibitawan. Hindi ko sinabi this is a new narrative. No. Okay, hindi natin bibitawan yung tokens natin dyan. Question is, who has the strongest, most reliable, trustless, and of course, yung totoong use case ng isang L2. Diba? Na may pagyayabang talaga natin. Diba? Binigay ko sa inyo yung altcoin season step by step here. Okay, walang nagbasa nito. Walang nagbasa nito. So, November 17, binigay ko na to. Na-predict niya yung mangyayari dito sa market natin ngayon. By just like reading that document, you will have the strong conviction that we are not in an altcoin season. So, September 17, we did it again. We did it here, we did it here, we did it here again. And I'm gonna call again for a bottom sa susunod. This is not yet the bottom. This is just, okay, a test the waters. Where are we going? Okay. The next move that we can experience is around 109, 110. For us to really see, to check if mag-hold yung level 1, which is a bullish level, no? So gusto natin, ayan, nagpakita na yung first level, no? Dapat mag-hold. Ito magre-retrace siya dito, magre-reject siya, or angat to dito para habulin niya tong fair value gap. Saka natin ibabagsak. Okay? Pag hindi kinaya, dahil na ma-magnetize tayo dito sa cute na level na to, isang touch lang dyan, bubulwak to. Okay? Confidence buy, yun lang yung hinahanap natin eh. Tsaka magsasalita sila Peter Schiff dyan. We are in a matrix. Take some records. Jot some information. You don't have to really memorize everything. Experience it so that you can accumulate wisdom along the way. Okay? You don't have to be the smartest in the room. You have to follow the system. The system is revealing itself. What you need, okay, is wisdom. Ask the divine power to grant you the understanding what is really going on. Okay? From here, you will be able to really understand already. Do not force in your own understanding. Deny yourself. Okay? If you really want to really get ahead of this market, deny yourself. Kaya malay nyo, mali ako. Tapos ibigay sa inyo yung totoong discernment. Naangat tayo, saka na tayo makakawala. Galing ganun. Baka mali ako. Pero, tingnan muna natin. Kasi lahat ng information nag-aalay. Even this one. Okay. Natin, sige, angat na. Pero, kailangan pa rin natin habulin tong level na. Yung walang kamatayan na 113. We need to hold here. Gusto nyo ng head and shoulder. Pero, I really don't think this is gonna be the case. Kaya, invalidate. Okay yan. Hindi ko siya mapagkatiwalaan. Kahit dito, yun yun. Pag angat na ito, tsaka babag. Meron akong specific date na sinabi sa inyo. Nasa Meraki nga lang yan. Pero, we're gonna watch out for it. That might be the last time you will be able to buy at the best levels. Okay, for Bitcoin I'm not saying for altcoins. Okay. Ito yung sasabihin ko sa inyo. Best buying for altcoins is not about timing the Bitcoin at the best buying opportunity. The other way around. Okay. When there's so much belief in the market, okay, as if it's like it's another religion, okay, a new narrative emerges. That's when altcoin season reveals. Every single time. Okay? 2017 DeFi, 2020 gaming, 2021 shit token mania for 2025, 2024 December. Ano naman ngayon? Gets nyo? I don't know. You answer. Pero yun lang guys, chismis lang ang lahat ng yun. Kailangan nyo pa rin aralin, planuin at kilusan. Nang sa gayon, ang lahat ng to ay ating makamtan. At syempre, stay awesome. Goodbye guys. Goodbye. Thank you. And Baruch Hashem. Yahuwah Alahim. Thank you so much. And big shoutout sa inyo guys. And big shoutout sa asawa ko. And kay Lucky You. Lucky Me. Lucky You. Kay Reynold. Kay Ewing TV. Big shoutouts. Kay Lex Penrir. Kakasali lang daw niya. Yan. Salamat sa mga bago dito. And big shoutouts kay Nolay. Kay Dax. Yan. Big shoutouts kay Ramil. OFW. Sa mga OFW natin nasa Saudi. Mga nasa sulok-sulok ng mundo. Mga nasa Atlantis. Ang mga nanonood sa Agartha. Maraming salamat sa inyo. At kay Stephen, big shoutouts kay Alvin, big shoutouts kay Lons, yan, big shoutouts kay Lolo Boy, big shoutouts kay Dom Crip, big shoutouts kay Marcus, kay Mang Pepe, kay Toshin na nagre-replay palagi, replay gang, salamat sa inyo. Okay, and goodbye, good night, and God be the glory. Oh, huwag nyo pala sasabihin yung God. Fake name pala yun. Yeah, dapat pala. Yeah, be the glory.